Hello, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are having a homeschool this or that. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is just a little get to know the teacher, the mom behind the scenes of our homeschool room. And this video is part of a collaboration with Abby from Rooted to Breast and Jessica at the Waldock Way. Each month they choose a topic where other homeschool moms with YouTube channels can join their playlist, and we can all just kind of learn and get to know one another. So you can check out that playlist in the description below. And if you would like to participate and add your own homeschool show and tell video, then that will also be down below in the description. So if you're new here, my name is Hannah and I'm a homeschool mom of 4 kids, 2 in school, 9, 7, 3-year-old, and a almost 8-month-old. And we are it's getting to the second half of our first term in school, and it's going pretty well. Okay. So in today's video, we're going to do a homeschool this or that. So hopefully this is fun. I would love to know your answers in the comments below. So let me know. And if you love these homeschool videos, then make sure to subscribe to follow along with our journey. Okay, so the first homeschool this or that, get to know the teacher, is coffee or tea. And I'm definitely a coffee drinker. Really only once in a while I'll have some tea, either in the afternoon or at night if I'm winding down, but hands down, I love my cup of coffee in the morning. Just 1 cup. I wouldn't say like a heavy coffee drinker, but I do like my 1 cup of joe. It's just the flavor of it and I enjoy it. And just, yes, definitely a coffee drinker. Next homeschool this or that is early bird or night owl. I'm definitely an early bird by nature. I will say right now my son that is almost 8 months is going through a teething spell. So we've had really rough long nights. And so I've really been sleeping until my alarm goes off, but I do get in a workout really early in the morning. So I'm usually out of my bed by like 6:30 because I have to try to get that in before school. So I still am slightly an early bird. However, because the days are dense with the 4, I tend to stay up later than I would like to still. So we're kind of like in between right now, but ideally I'm an early bird. I'd rather get up. My brain works better. Everything's just better in the morning. So in an ideal situation, that would be me. Paper planning or digital planning. I love my paper planner. I love to write things down. I like lists. I like to be able to see everything in a big picture. However, I also do use just a Google Calendar. It just helps me keep track of reoccurring events because I don't like to write things a million times over and over again. So I use a little bit of both. I use our Google Calendar, and then I also use my Anna Vance homeschool planner, and I really love her basic lesson 1. If you have questions about that, you can just ask me below. Okay, so the next one, plan ahead or plan from behind. I think we all have like a desire to plan ahead, but right now in this season, I have a sketch of the year and then everything else is kind of flying by the seat of my pants. Maybe next year will look different when I don't have a baby, but it's still going well. It's just definitely more playing catch up than planning ahead as much as I would like. One homeschool method or eclectic. I'm definitely pretty much a one homeschool method. We follow mostly the Simply Charlotte Mason schedule and also a little of Ambleside online. So we're kind of Charlotte Mason, but I'm not opposed to adding other things or taking weeks off and adding in unit studies and whatever I see fit. But I definitely love Charlotte Mason and her style of learning, so I lean more towards that. Crayons or markers? Crayons. I don't really care for markers. I feel like they get on everything that they're not supposed to get on instead of what they're supposed to get on. So I do prefer crayons. Whiteboard or chalkboard? Chalkboard, our schoolroom, if you saw our schoolroom tour, we do not have a chalkboard right now. But we did when our schoolroom was upstairs in the kitchen. And so when I was telling you guys how I feel like homeschool rooms kind of evolve. And so hopefully we'll have a chalkboard again in our basement. And I love the chalkboard. Games or puzzles? I am definitely a puzzles girl. Screens or no screens? I see the benefit of having some on like screen learning games. We just haven't really invested in that yet, and so we don't really have screens. The girls do have a digital math lesson with Matthew C. And then I like to sometimes, if available, have little mini documentaries on YouTube or things like that that can kind of enrich our history studies a little bit. And so yes, I would say in that way we're using it, but we don't really have any learning games yet. So maybe in the future. Okay, pajamas all day or get dressed? Definitely get dressed. But my get dressed may just happen to be my workout clothes until like 2 o'clock, if I'm being real. So, and that's fine. They're comfortable. At least I'm clothed if somebody comes over and does a surprise visit. I'm not in my pajamas. So we do get dressed and the kids do their routine and they're all dressed. So that just helps us be ready for the day. It's okay though if you're into pajamas, because I definitely did that growing up. Okay, read aloud or independent reading? Both, I would say. We really do enjoy our read alouds. We do a lot of reading aloud just in our curriculum in general and in our morning basket, but my oldest is in 4th grade and is now starting to do independent assigned reading on her own, like 20 minutes a day. And I think that that is going to really flourish and be a beautiful thing as she starts to fall in love with books. And so right now it's pretty much reading aloud. Okay, classic or modern literature? Definitely classics. Classics, I love all the classics. So, and I've actually been trying to hunt them down as I've been thrifting or on thrift books online or in person. Been trying to collect a lot of the classic books and kind of the assigned reading on Amble's side, which definitely I think leans towards more classical literature as well. Okay, art or music? Well, in my previous life, no. I was a music teacher and I went to college for music. So definitely music is something that I'm extremely passionate about, and instilling that in the kids. However, I am not familiar with art, and we are going to learn and hope to appreciate that more together, but music would be my choice. Nature study or poetry tea time? Nature study. I definitely would just like to just go outside and explore and do that over poetry tea time. Lunch with your kids or lunch alone? Alone. Absolutely. Ideally, yes. Does it happen? No, but lunch alone would definitely be my choice. I just need that little like reset, right? If it can happen, if the timing aligns itself correct. Just wonderfully. Okay, so we have 3 more here, show and tell, and we have school at the table or school all over the house. Well, that really depends on the season, because when my youngest, that is almost 8 months, was an infant last winter and spring, we did a lot of our school right here. Like, this is in their play area, and we would do it on the couch, on the floor, wherever he was nursing, and it was working. However, we do better if we're at the table. And so this year, when we started like 6-7 weeks ago, we've been doing it at the school table. And I think we all are just paying attention to school. And then that leaves the play area for if someone's watching the baby or playing with the toddler or something like that. So we are school table people around here. Take summers off or school year round. This is our first year schooling year round. We're doing a 6 weeks on, 1 week off, and then a little extended holiday break. And so far, I like it. We just finished our first week off and we're starting our next 6 weeks. And I think that that's really going to help us end our year. So, but previously, the last 3 years, we did the whole summer off. Okay, and the last one is, would you rather mummify a chicken or dissect a frog? I would rather not do either. I'm very squeamish, personally. Biology was not my favorite thing. But I would probably dissect a frog just because I've already done it and I could just, I could handle that. So that was a lot of fun. I would love to hear your answers to some of these. This or That Homeschool Edition. And thank you, Abby and Jessica, for hosting us with this super fun playlist. So make sure you check out the other videos below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content. Thanks, everyone. See you soon.